Hey guys, what's up? What's up? What's up? This is Kev JB here, and I'm so glad that you all are here on another live stream. Remember, make sure that you like the video. I hope that you enjoy it. So make sure that you give me a like in advance. We're going to be talking about having a platform, finding your voice, and being responsible and accountable for both. And this was led by a recent comment that inspired me to talk about this and the epiphany and the lessons that I'm gaining, just from that particular conversation. But before we get into hit the like button, all right. For those who are coming in and you're new here, welcome to the platform. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell so that way you are alerted each time there is a new video that comes forth. All right. Welcome to the channel. To those who are returning, make sure that you leave your feedback, leave your comment. Make sure that you share it to someone who could really use the opportunity to. All right. So turn my camera off sometimes, but I'm going to turn it back on so you can see my face. Hello, hello, hello. So I have something I'm going to be talking about, and again, like I said before, this came from a recent comment that I wanted to um, discuss really quickly, and how it's really teaching me to be more responsible and accountable for how I um, connect, comment, and react to people who are on this channel. Like for me, I'm learning how to be more of a content creator. I actually more recently, if you've been taking a look at my channel, I've actually been posting more videos, some of which have gone to my TikTok. So if you want to follow me on TikTok, make sure that you check out my latest video, which is experience and the power of experience and impact. You could look at the tag there, and you can follow me there um, on that channel or on that platform. All right. Yeah. So I have just recently started to branch out more with posting video where I can get my face shown. And I'm doing this so that way I can stand out more. It's been so easy for me to write a whole lot and be able to just share something with the picture and not really have to stand in front of people in front of a camera and say much of anything. But I'm actually doing more of standing out with that. So I hope you guys are enjoying the short videos that I've been doing lately. Bit by bit, I'm going to see if I can try to post one every single day for you guys to enjoy. And I hope that you are really taking the time to enjoy that. And I'm going to try my best to improve on those on the delivery of those videos so that way that you can keep enjoying more and you'll be able to get a better experience. So let's dive into this. This actually ties into the video that I released earlier today talking about the power of experience and impact and how I have been focusing a lot what I want people who watch me, who connect with me, particularly as we get into 2024, but even right now, how are they relating to me? How are they relating to the things that I'm saying? How are they relating to, and with every comment, with every, feedback, reaction from me, what are they experiencing from me? What type of experience could I give them that could be better for them? And there was a comment that came up on one of the videos that I did talking about emotions are logical too. In that particular video, I was talking about how emotions are logical. They have a logic to them, and if we can understand them, then that means they have a place where we can actually um, come forth to understand and figure out how to build upon connections that can lead to something that is more humane, able to relate more and connect more in that manner. And there was that in that particular video there was a comment that was talking about how just because there's a logic to emotions does not mean that emotions are logical. And I was responding to that. The comments are all there, but it eventually led to the comment turning into, or the conversation turning into me being holier than thou, or acting holier than thou, and misunderstanding his position and creating a straw man. So first of all, I had to have a really an understanding of what strawman was because it was never my intention to put him in a position to where he felt wrong or misled with what it is that he was projecting out. But it really put me into a mindset of some things that have occurred with my relationship with people in which I have um, been feeling as if I have been misunderstanding them, right? Whenever they're trying to relate something to me. And that's because I often come from the standpoint of wanting to make sure that I'm understood as well. And I also wanted to do it in a way where we can actually come together to try to understand more, instead of just simply, listening from one point of view. Let's see how we can make both points of view work together so that way that we can create, and establish a relationship. So one thing to know about me is that I always want to try to make sure that no matter what, whatever it is that I'm doing, that as long as I'm understanding, I can understand you, and you can understand me, and really let's take the time to build together that we're actually establishing a relationship. However, um, like I said before, it's not the first time that I've heard that I've misunderstood people, and even on this platform, you know, I have I've had that same thing before where I think it was in another video where I was talking about mediocrity, and somebody was sharing like she was, she enjoyed her spot with mediocrity. She found contentment in that, and no, again, it kind of came off with my response that it made it seem as if I was preaching to her or making it seem as if I was being redundant with my approach, from this like how I was doing with the video. And it brought me to the place of what type of experience am I giving people when it comes to the videos, when I'm talking with them, what are they gaining from me? Are they liking what they see? And I'm not saying that from the standpoint of being a people pleaser. That's totally different. I'm doing it from the standpoint of um, when it comes to a platform, with any platform that you have, with anything that you want to try to grow, what you are doing is you're communicating and connecting with other human beings. You're trying to get an understanding where they're coming from and figuring out how to create a mutual understanding where you both can make things work. For me, I've always came from a background where I always felt misunderstood. A lot of that comes from, um, growing up as a preacher's kid. There's always these expectations where because of where your parents are, um, there's the expectation that that's what you will be too. And there's always this need to get you to fit into certain roles, be in certain positions to where it's comfortable for them to see you in a light where you may not be comfortable with. And it's very easy if you're not careful and you're not really taking the time to work through those types of experiences, you can project those things onto other people. You can feel misunderstood with other people when all they're trying to do is express their viewpoints, right? Um, and so my my stance is in going forward, and recognizing that when it comes to a platform, um, what you say matters. How people experience you matter. There's a quote that says that people may not remember what you say or do, but they remember how you make them feel. Um, and it really goes back to what I said before about the power of an experience. When people are experiencing you, what are they getting out of it? Is it something that they want to keep um, indulging in, you know, throughout their experience, or is it something that they can decide to opt out of because they don't feel as if you're listening to them or you feel valuable to them, or you're not really valuing them as somebody who is um, a listener or subscriber or a viewer or in anything like that, right? And that's not something that I want to portray. So for me, personally, it really was a chin check and an eye opener that I have to do a better job of learning how to um, connect more and understand, especially since this is something that happens more often than I had, than I wanted to be, or than I realized. And so if it's a reoccurring experience, that means that I have some work to do and make sure that I am listening properly. That way, that I am being a viable solution. Number two, that we're actually creating an exchange, a valuable exchange among each other. So, to the person that was, telling me that I was creating a man, and um, making it seem as if I was being holier than thou. It was never my intention, and I do apologize for that sincerely. It was again a response to what it is that he was talking about, but I want to do a better job of making sure that I communicate things a lot more, and in turn, um, let's see how we can do a better job with our dialogue, so that way that we are both being responsible and accountable for how we are connecting with one another on the platform, and growing from there. For me, it's about growth. I as long as there's a lesson out of it, I want to grow from it. I'm already growing a lot. I mean, like I'm already seeing how things are connecting. I'm already seeing how like um, on certain issues or certain things that I have like very strong stances on, um, I have to be very mindful that other people have have stronger stances on certain things than others, and I want to make sure that I keep an open mind on that. And I hope that you're able to watch me grow on this platform, and seeing me evolve and become better. Um, and let's see how things turn out, going forward. So I want to take the time to say thank you for everybody who has been watching up to this point. I still have more videos I'm gonna be putting out. Um, I'm planning to see if I can try to do it every day. We'll see how it goes. But my goal is to make sure that I put myself out there, to say something, to give us give an idea of what who I am and what I want to stand for, which is growth and personal development, being able to grow and to evolve. And I hope that you're able to learn from me, and I take the time to learn from you, and we're taking the time to really grow from this standpoint. Thank you to everybody who's been a subscriber up to this point. I appreciate you. Um, and I'm doing my best to listen. To add to that, when I made the decision to come back onto the YouTube channel just a few days ago, what made me come back was listening to my friend helping me to tell me to do things now, to be on just keep creating videos, and recognizing that the things that were really keeping me from doing it was trying to wait until the perfect time to do it, and refusing to be present and just go ahead and put myself out there regardless. And so, um, even if it doesn't seem like I'm listening, I really am. And so, for anybody who is putting a comment out there and putting out their viewpoints, I am listening. I'm taking the time to process things. I'm taking the time to really see how things can grow from here. And so that way that you are able to get a better experience out of me as I continue to go forth on this channel. All right. So that's it. That's all I wanted to share. Um, and to anybody out there who can learn from me, whatever voice that you have, make sure that you are being responsible and accountable for what it is you stand for on your platform, and being responsible for your voice, because the connection matters. Growth matters. And so people listen to you, you're having some sort of influence in some way, and people want to connect with that in some way. What is that going to be for you as far as what your experience is? And then whatever backlash that comes from that, like what has happened recently, how are you going to be responsible and accountable for the voice and the platform that you're going to stand on? And that's something to think about. That's something that has been on my mind throughout the day, and I want to take the time to share that at this time. So, with that said, I wish you all the best. Make sure that if you like this video, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you well, if you want to share it, it's fine. But make sure that you leave your comment down below, leave your feedback, and if you're new here, make sure that you hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell each time. Um, so that way you're alerted each time there's a new video that comes out from this channel. Take care. See you later.